Good morning. It's Saturday, March 21st. And how else would we celebrate spring but going camping? Our March camp finds us tiptoeing into Oklahoma to revisit a state park that we first experienced years ago. We're interested to see if it's as beautiful as we remember. Natural Falls State Park in Colcord, Oklahoma. We were able to get in right at check-in time, so that gave us plenty of time to set up our camp Friday night and slip away to a local restaurant where one of our daughters regularly plays in a mariachi band. We always have a blast. This weekend finds us at Natural Falls State Park in Colcord, Oklahoma. So let's see what this park has to offer. But first, tea and coffee. This is our fancy coffee montage. To show you our site because personally I thought it was beautiful. We were in site number 12, which is kind of at the back of the park. The park was pretty busy, and I think that was mainly because not all the state parks were open yet this time of year. We had a pretty spacious sort of front yard, if you will, and tree lines across the back, and no neighbor to the other side of us, which was nice. Now there is a trail that runs behind that tree line, so we did have a little bit of foot traffic, but not too much. And what kind of YouTuber would I be if I didn't show you the bathrooms? 2 stalls and 2 showers. Of course, one of them was wheelchair accessible. They were pretty clean and very nice. All right, we're about to go play disc golf, but before we do, we wanted to show off our matching t-shirts. We don't often match each other.
We're that couple.
At least intentionally. But we are matching today, in a sort, because, turn around, Graham. Ta-da! We have t-shirts made! Lee and G Outdoor t-shirts. Thank you, sir. Thank you for modeling. So, the high school that I work at has a JAG program that stands for Jobs for American Graduates. And so I tasked one of their students, who happens to be one of my teaching assistants, to make us some t-shirts. So this is kind of her design that she put together. It's just camp vibes on the front with a little log cabin, and then kind of our little logo on the back. So shout out to Ellery in the JAG program for making us these t-shirts. They're super cute, and we might be hitting you up for some more, girl. Now this is us trying to play disc golf and me trying to unsuccessfully work my gimbal, but bear with us.
Okay, hole 2, and the challenge here is to keep it out of someone's tent. It's a par 3.
Par 3?
Yeah.
Just for the record, hole 1 was a par 4. Graham, what'd you get?
6.
I got 9.
That was warming up.
That was a warm-up.
Yeah. Ain't not a bad one.
Oh, that was better than last time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they have all these cutouts of Sasquatch in this park, but it's enjoyable.
Oh no. All right. Let's see how many people we can hit on the way down.
Oh no! Oh, at
Oh,
least
it's come back out.
At least it's in the clear.
Yeah.
Steep, and I'm tired, and I'm not known for throwing straight.
Ah, not bad. Taking it slow.
It rolled.
It's the one we were going for when we came through the fence.
Yeah. So is the basket over to the left? I don't know why I'm asking. My goal is just to not get in the creek, I guess.
Oh, it's there.
Oh, well. That's a good one, I think. Mine will not be as good. Well, we're here with our recap of our disc golf round. It's a fun disc golf course, but the numbers are a little confusing because I think it used to be a 9-hole. So now, what used to be 8 and 9 are now 17 and 18. But anyway. Okay, Graham, you know your stats?
I was 20 over par.
Over 20 over par.
I had a couple of pars, 3 pars, but some of those long ones they've got there, they go forever.
Yeah, and towards the end we were getting pretty tired.
The last hole, the 18th hole, is probably one of the hardest holes
It was a killer.
I've ever done.
And it's uphill.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 20 over par, that's, I guess, not bad. I don't want to talk about mine.
Why not?
I was 53 over par. But right around, I don't know, 14, 15, I was kind of done.
It's a long course. It's what, over 2 miles?
2 miles. We walked 2 miles this morning.
It's our first weekend with heat.
Yeah, I mean, it was snowing less than a week ago.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, it was.
We've gone straight from winter to summer. And believe me, feels like summer heat.
I got a tan.
Yeah. Graham.
Yes, dear.
What was the best part of today?
Apart from like the 4-hour nap we had this afternoon.
Oh, no, neither one of us slept. No, you slept a little bit. I didn't sleep. I was just laying under the AC.
The disc golf, definitely. Or the meal. That was pretty. Everything's been good today.
It has been a good day.
Yeah.
It's been a slow day.
Yeah, breakfast was good. We got up. We went and played disc golf. Came back. Had some lunch.
At 2:30.
2:30, yeah. Decided to retire to the camper under the AC for a few hours.
Yep.
Because it reached 90 today, and that's the first time since Christmas, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Again, it was snowing
Last week.
last week.
Last Sunday it was snow.
Sunday, Monday was super frigid and snowy.
Yeah, this is Missouri. Or, no, actually it's Oklahoma. But
It's same. A lot of the Midwest got the same.
4 states. Yeah, it's been a good day.
It has been a good day, and now we're just relaxing by the campfire, listening to the kids play. There's kids riding bicycles.
The good thing about that is they're not ours, so we don't have to deal with them.
They're riding bikes. They're roller skating. I haven't seen a kid roller skate in I don't know how long.
There's a little girl around here playing. She's got a 3-wheel drifter scooter, like a razor, but it's a drifter. It's got the wiggle back hand on it. She has a fun with that.
Graham's jealous, is what he's trying to say.
Well, I'm a bit old for that one.
But you have enjoyed your scooter.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This is a good scooter park.
It is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of scooters around.
There are a lot of people with scooters, little electric scooters.
Seems to be the in thing for campers these days to get to the bathroom.
Not me. I've been walking, trying to get steps in. All right, well, we'll check in later. It's a beautiful Sunday morning at camp, and we are finally going to go check out these natural falls here at Natural Falls State Park. These falls are famous because, if you're my age, you might remember a book and a movie called Where the Red Fern Grows. Pretty standard reading here in the US. And part of that movie was filmed down here at these falls, so that's its claim to fame. So we're gonna go check it out. Now we have been here before. Oh, I don't even know how many years ago. Probably 20 years ago, 17 years ago, something like that. When the kids were very, very little.
Yeah.
We walked down to the falls with them, but this park I think has changed a lot since then. So I'm anxious to see if anything down there has changed as well. We're on our way to the falls. We found this little log house from behind a playground. We're investigating it.
Well, it was built in 1975.
Oh.
Smokehouse.
Oh.
Built by Dave Gadiant and Sons. There's your early morning call.
Well, that's cute. Oh, look at all the graffiti on the shingles. Facilities.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Comfort station.
The grounds of this park are really nice. We had hoped to be here early enough to beat some of the crowds, but alas, we have not. So, just know this place does get crowded. As well it should, because if I'm remembering correctly, the falls are stunning. They have a little landscape garden area. That'd be pretty. You could have a wedding or something here. And then this is the entrance to the falls. All right, here we go. Are you filled with anticipation, Graham?
Oh, yeah.
No swimming or wading.
Well, darn it.
Unfortunate. This is at the top of the falls right here. You can see there's an observation deck. The little creek we were trying not to sink our discs into yesterday. I think I read that these falls are 77 feet high, and that there's some other waterfalls in Oklahoma that claim to be the tallest, but I think this might be the same height as those. Here's where it talks about where the red fern grows. A love story about a boy and his two red-bone coon hounds growing up poor in the Oklahoma Ozarks. 1974, the movie was made. I read that book in elementary school. Couldn't tell you much about it except for I think it's one of those books where you're gonna cry. There's the platform we were just at.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, well, we need to watch it. It is beautiful down in here, isn't it? Oh, you can feel the cool air at you.
Is that the dripping spring?
Oh, maybe.
It's all coming out of the rock there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a real fairy grotto, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think there are four or five trails in this park. And this is where our mics died. Look how excited I was to go to the gift shop and buy some souvenirs. I'll try to recreate this best I can. I was even more excited when I found out they sold copies of Where the Red Fern Grows in both hardback and paperback. They've got the usual campground tchotchkes, like cups and water bottles, but they did sell discs for the disc golf. Scratch that. They were about $14.99 if I'm remembering correctly. And of course, coffee mugs. I was kind of interested in these bandanas. They had one with their tracks and scat that you can identify, and the other one I'm pointing to had knots, different knots you could tie. I thought those were kind of cool. Of course, they have sweatshirts and t-shirts. One with Sasquatch on it. They had these Sasquatch cutouts all over the park. And they had a cute hiking t-shirt that I kind of liked, but oh man, I do not need another t-shirt. So instead, we opted for our usual, which is a patch for our banner, and a postcard for my classroom, and a stamp for our Oklahoma State Parks passport. Then we went back to camp to try to film our outro, and I was super excited to film this outro. Just look at me. Of course, I didn't know our mics had died. Well, Leanne and Graham here from the future. That's one of our sheep you can hear in the background. All right, Leanne and Graham here from the future trying to reshoot our outro for this video. You guys will never believe the amount of technical difficulties we had on that camp. We're trying something new with our outros for these campgrounds. And we're going to try to summarize some key information about each campsite. But we're skipping the information that you might get from a Google search and instead bringing you things that I wonder about when I'm booking these sites, because I'm usually the one booking the sites. Graham is just my chauffeur. So we're going to call this segment 5 Things to Know Before You Go. Right? Again, these are things that I'm curious about a campground as I'm booking the site. So we'll start with number 5 and work our way to number 1.
Okay.
All right. Starting with number 5, is it hammock friendly? And are there enough trees? Right? So in this case, hammocks are permitted at this state park. And yes, there's plenty of trees. And I would say every site, wouldn't you?
Yeah. It's very wooded, yeah.
Yes.
And there's some nice clean trees there.
That also means it's nice and shady in the summer.
Yeah.
All right, number 4, is it bike friendly? Because we often bring our bikes. Or in the case of Graham, scooter friendly. Graham?
Yeah. There's some trails you can go on.
If you were a mountain biking.
The campsite itself has got quite a network of roadways.
Yeah,
so
nice paved roadways. And there's a nice bike trail within about a 15-minute drive, a paved bike trail and mountain bike trails. So,
Yeah, and not far from there is the forest with some mountain bike trails there as well.
yes. All right, number 3. Is there food available in the park? This was more important when we had kids with us, but still kind of important. And so I would say out of a 1 to 5, I'd give this about a 2.5 to 3, because in the visitor center / gift shop, there's a few things available. You can get hot coffee there. You can get cold drinks, and they had a little
ice creams,
some ice cream, a little freezer with some ice cream, and a few frozen like breakfast sandwiches and things like that.
And the staff in there are really friendly and helpful.
Super friendly. Again, within a 15-minute drive, you have nearly every restaurant available that you could think of. All right, number 2. Do you have to leave the park to have fun? Could you spend the whole weekend just doing things in the park?
We did.
We did.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Pretty much just stayed, and we didn't do everything in the park. We could have hiked some trails.
If you've got young kids, there's playgrounds there. There's volleyball nets. There's a basketball hoop. Did I see a basketball hoop as well? There's horseshoes. So. There's all sorts of games like that scattered around the park.
Right.
And there's also the disc golf.
Yes. And it's like 4 trails to walk.
Yeah.
All right. And number 1, would we return? Okay. On the count of 3, we're going to answer yes or no. So we don't even know what we're going to say. So ready?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
We're in agreement. All right. Graham, why would you go back?
It's a nice, it's not far from the road, but it's not noisy. Unless you've got race night on it at the nearby speedway track.
But even then, it wasn't a ton of noise.
No, it wasn't a lot. Like I say, there's plenty to do. If you want to just chill and relax, this is the perfect place for it.
Yeah, I'd go back because I'd like to walk some of the trails that we didn't get to. So that's it for now. If you've watched this far, let us know what you think of this new little segment. Are these things that you're curious about as well? We'd like to know. Thanks for watching, and give us a thumbs up. Comment below any questions you might have, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.